Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to a brand new Division video. What I have guys today are the 4 new exotic weapons in patch 1.8. If you guys didn't know, the 1.8 PTS is available on PC right now, so if you do own the game, get on it and you'll be able to test out 1.8 and see how the new weapons are. But if you guys don't have it, that is okay. I'm going to show you guys how they look and how they sound and function in this video. So if you guys do enjoy this, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and let's get right into this. I know some of you guys might already know this, but if you don't, the 4 new exotic weapons are called the Big Alejandro, the House, Devil, and the Heel. So those are the 4 new exotic weapons. One of them is the LMG, which is the Alejandro. The House is a SMG, the Devil, and the Heel are both semi-automatic marksman rifles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the weapon, show you guys what the 3rd exotic talent is, how they function, how the recoil is, and then we're going to move on to the next one until I show you guys all of them. So first up, we're starting off with the Big Alejandro. This is, as I said, a LMG. As you guys can see, the base damage is at 25.9k with 1000 RPM. Now keep in mind, I'm going to show you guys all these weapons with the same exact build and no attachments, because if I put attachments on, some of them might be better than what you guys have, and it will kind of mess up like the rate of fire or like the base damage, stuff like that. So I'm just going to keep everything simple. With the same exact build. What the build is actually high-end / exotic build. That's the default build you get when you log into the PTS. Now as I said, at 25.9k, 1000 RPM, and this in my opinion is really crazy because I feel like this weapon will be very good for that skirmish game mode. It's pretty much a game mode where it's like a 4v4 scenario, there's no NPCs, it's straight up gunfights. And I feel if you use an LMG with 100 plus bullets and 1000 plus RPM, you're going to be melting enemies really quickly, and you're going to have enough bullets to pretty much take on 2 or 3 at a time. So as I said, this weapon will be something that you want to look out for and possibly try out in that 4v4 skirmish game mode. As for the exotic talent, what it comes with is Cover Shooter. What it pretty much does is every bullet fired while in cover increases weapon damage by 0.5% up to 50%. The bonus lasts for 10 seconds. Getting a kill with this weapon while in cover resets the duration. The bonus damage is cancelled by reloading, swapping weapons, or exiting combat. So as long as you can keep getting kills while in cover, your damage is going to stack until 50%. So that's pretty good if you are one of those players that just sits behind cover, or if you're doing a legendary mission or incursion, whatever, and you're required to stay behind cover, this is one of the weapons you definitely want to use. Lastly, I want to show you guys how it sounds, how the recoil is, and everything like that. Keep in mind, you can optimize it and you can make it a little bit more accurate. I'm just going to hold down the button and just spray the entire 55 round magazine into this target so you guys can see how it is. So as I said, 1000 RPM is very fast. You guys saw that I went through those bullets in like 2-3 seconds, and also the recoil is not too bad. If you learn how to control it, especially on like PC, it's going to be a laser beam. You keep in mind, I just straight up, held the button. I didn't try controlling it at all. That's why I went up all the way up. But if you get used to it and you get good with it and sit behind cover, use steady hands, anything like that, it will be a laser beam that does a lot of damage. The second weapon we have is the House, and this is once again the exotic submachine gun. For the base damage, I'm sitting at 22.6k, and that's around 7,300 firearms. So if you get around 8,500, maybe 9,000 firearms, this weapon will do well over 25k, which is going to be really nice for PvP or PvE. As for the rounds per minute, it's sitting at 850, which isn't too bad. It's not too slow, it's not too fast. I kind of like it. I shot it before and it's really easy to control. The recoil isn't, crazy because the RPM isn't too high. If you obviously put an RPM magazine on it, it's going to recoil a little bit more, but it's still very easy to control. So for the exotic talent, what it has is called Card Counter. What this pretty much does is one half of the magazine does 25% increased damage. The other half, which deals increased damage, flips after 10 seconds or when the magazine is empty. So pretty much if you have let's say 60 bullets in this magazine, the first 30 bullets will do 25% more damage than what you have originally. And the other half will do the normal damage that is intended. Keep in mind, this may flip after 10 seconds or whenever you reload the magazine. As for the weapon handling and recoil, as you guys can see, it's not too bad. It doesn't really move at all. Even if you're shooting at a longer range, it's really easy to control, and I feel like this is one of those weapons that's going to be really reliable to anyone that has hard time hitting players in PvP or doesn't have the best accuracy, especially on console, this weapon will be very effective, and it kind of looks like the MP5N. I don't know why, it's just giving me that vibe that it's like a sister or brother to the MP5N. The final two exotic weapons we have is called the Devil and the Heel, and these are both the exotic marksman rifles. Both of them are semi-automatic, which is kind of unfortunate. I wish one of them was a bolt action, but you know, it is what it is. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys the Devil third talent first. So what it's called is the Fire. What this talent pretty much does is headshot increases stability by 30% for 15 seconds. Body shots increase headshot damage by 30% for 15 seconds. So it's pretty much like a headshot, body shot kind of cycle. If you can get that on an NPC or whatever, you're going to kill him really quickly. And I don't know, in my opinion, this is going to be really useful. And especially if you have both of them on your build, you're going to be doing some serious damage. Lastly, for the heal, the third talent is called Fury. What this one actually does is hitting weak points increases weapon damage by 15% for 15 seconds. Hitting skill proxies increases critical hit damage by 30% for 15 seconds. So once again, it kind of works like the Devil. It's just pretty much a rotating cycle of, you know, hitting this, getting this, hitting that, or getting this. So I don't know, it's going to be really interesting to see how it works. I'm mostly certain that this is going to be a PvE weapon. It's not going to be something that you go ahead and use in the Dark Zone or in Last Stand, but I don't know, I do have a feeling people are going to try this in the Dark Zone and see how it actually works out. Lastly, if you do manage to get both of these weapons on the actual game, you will unlock the Devil's Heel talent. What this actually does is both weapons gain the Fire and Fury talents, and the buff durations are increased by 15%. Bonuses from Fire and Fury are no longer lost whenever swapping between Fire and Fury, so whenever you swap between, you know, the Devil and the Heel, you won't lose that talent. Also, weapon swapping speed is increased by 50%. So this is pretty interesting. As I said, the main build you want to run with this is either Hunter's Faith or a high-end / exotic build that's focused on marksman rifle damage. And most certainly, if you have both of them on your character, using this for PvE will be a great choice. As for the shooting portion, you guys can see it doesn't really have the crazy amount of recoil. It does move like here and there if you actually spray it, but when you zoom in for the headshot or whatever, it doesn't really move too much. And keep in mind, this is obviously without attachments you can stack into accuracy or stability and make this thing a laser beam. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for my videos, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below. I respond to all my comments, but once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.